everyone, and welcome to Friday Night with the Cuz. How's everybody doing? I hope you all can hear me because I don't know which microphone I'm using. I'm still getting things set up in this room, so bear with me. Anyhow, I think I want to say hello to a few peoples that are here. I said hello earlier to some via text, but let's see who's in here. Well, hello, Mr. Ethan Armitage. How's it going, Uncle Ariel Mermaid? How's it going? Steve Wigwag, how's it going, my friend? Race fan, nice to see you in here. Dwight Curley, nice to see you. Anthony Dodge, great to see you in here, buddy. Let's see who else we got. Dave BNSF and Scale, glad to see you, bud. And who else we got? John Tanzillo, how's it going, bud? Joe Raider, how's it going, my friend? Glad you can make it in tonight. And Ralph Greenwood. And who else do we got? Sean Pennywise. How's it going, fellas? Nice to see you in here. Glad y'all can make it in. We're going to have a little interesting show tonight. I'm going to be doing some work on that guy right behind me there. And I'll show you what that's all about in a little while. I want to get my co-host up in here so he can keep an eye on the chat while I do what I'm going to be doing. And let's see who else we got here. Mr. Frank Neer. Nice to see you, bud. Ron Moen. Norman Rowe. Martin Searsmore. How's it going? Haven't seen you for a while. Welcome. Glad you made it in tonight. Derek Alexander. Nice to see you, bud. John Doblinger. Sorry if I said that wrong, but welcome. Haven't seen you here, so welcome to my channel. Hope you enjoy tonight's show. And who else do we got? Mr. Drew Steele. Nice to see you, buddy. And let's see who else we got. I think I got everybody. Ron, New Haven Rails. How's it going, my friend? Hey, Ron, I need to talk with you. Can you send me an email? I think you have my email. I need to talk with you about something. So please send me an email so we can talk about it. Mr. Nolan Nofoli, how's it going, my friend? Hope you're feeling better. Georgia Sunbelt, Anthony, nice to see you, bud. 32 people in here. Jim Tedesco, how's it going? Jim, I would like to swap some stickers with you, buddy. So you do a swap the other day, and I'd like to do a swap with you because I'm collecting stickers also. And I think we're down to the bottom. Mr. Digger Evans and John Schoolkill, how's it going, my friends? Glad you could all make it in tonight. Let's see. I think you're right. Use the Gmail one. That's the one that I will respond to the quickest because the other two is kind of hit and miss. Whenever I check them. Let's see. All right, guys, we're gonna do my little spiel that I always do here, and then we're gonna have something special going on back there. So, with that being said, first thing I want to do is, this thing is just not big enough for everything I need to do in here. First thing I want to do is I want to thank my super chats from last week. It was Mr. John Dilly. And also, I want to give these guys a shout out because they have been supporting my channel for quite a while now, and I think they deserve a shout out. So we will start with Paul Jordan. I got to fix that N. New Haven Rails, Hot Rod Rodney, Joe Rader, Chris Mitchell, Dennis Dew, David BNSF, Bug Moran, Grandpa Rails, Jim Veronico, Ron Moen, Brian Page, Dustin's N Scale, Robert Young, Mark Arnold, and Ken Busek. I appreciate all your support, guys. It does help me out by doing these videos and live streams and stuff like that. Let's see who else. Did we get anybody else in here? And also, tomorrow's video. You guys all know that I've been doing this fire station for Gary Weiss. Well, there's some things that you just can't buy, so you have to make them. And what I'm going to be making is the doors to the front of this firehouse. And if you want to see how I make those, because they're not available, they're garage doors with windows in them. So if you want to see how I make them, tune in tomorrow's video. Let's see. I don't know if Jim Tedesco answered me earlier. Anyhow, we got a couple of people I like to say prayers to. Mr. Nolan Canopoli, he notified me today that he was in the hospital with pneumonia. That's not a good thing. So I hope you get better there, Nolan. And Mr. John Tanzillo is going to be going in for some surgery pretty soon for his shoulder. He's got a rotator cuff that's broken or something like that. So anyhow, that's what's happening there. And let's see, where am I? Brian Ironhorse, buddy, how's it going, my friend? Chasco, how's it going? It's funny, I get all these new people, but the watch is not going up. Mr. Kevin Brown, how's it going there, my friend? Glad you can make it in tonight. Anyhow, getting back to that firehouse, which is this guy, and this guy is almost finished. I'm putting the final details on it now, so that's why I want to get you guys' opinion on something. These are the two colors that I come up with that I want to paint this building. Now, the one on my right is terracotta, and the one on the left is brick. Which one do you think I should paint this building? Who's this? Who's getting in touch with me now? All right, anyhow, those are the two colors I got. And then I also did something silly, I guess. I don't know. I took the two colors, and while they were wet, I just sprayed over them. And you can see like there's a little shadow in there. And that might be good because the building itself has multicolored bricks in it. So I don't know how I'm going to accomplish that. Anyhow, let's see. John Tanzillo says brick. Dave BNSF says brick. Georgia Sunbelt says left. The left was brick. Who else? Everybody want real artist. Hello, Mike. Real artist. Real artist is terracotta. My left. Low country. How's it going, buddy? Glad you can make it in here tonight. So yeah, I'm getting ready. This building is probably going to get painted over this weekend. I'm going to put the final details on it. So I'm in the process of doing the final video for that. I have a few other videos on stuff that I've been doing in the other room, plus stuff we're going to be doing in here. I think I said hello to Mr. Digger Evans. I'm pretty sure I did. I just seen it now. So we got everybody in. Digger, I think that was Digger that said, where was that? Yes, he said the brick color. So at least I'll have to go over this tonight or tomorrow and see how many said what. So anyhow, what we're going to do tonight is I'm going to be changing out. Actually, I'm going to be installing a turnout. And the turnout I'm going to be installing is going to be right in that area there. You can see the new turnout sitting on the side. I got to cut the track and install it in there. But I do want to wait for John Dilly to get here so he can watch the chat for me. So I'm getting excited because I actually testing running some locomotives on here today, and it runs. I was surprised after being down for so long. So yeah, so it's okay. It seems to be running, so we'll have some fun. Yeah, put this over here, get it out of my way. Just like I said, this table just doesn't have it. And those paints, by the way, are Krylon. This one here is the terracotta, and this one here is the brick. So let's see, somebody else just texted me. All right, so Woggly Wiggly. You got so many different nicknames there, Steve. It's funny. I said hello to Dave BNSF. Hot Rod Rodney, I said hello to. Okay, Rodney. We'll send some prayers out to you also. So, I'm just checking out the chat here, see what's going on. All right, well, let's see. You can see I got my tools already there, and I'm actually going to be taking out what? Actually, let me see, let me get over there. Uh-oh. No, that's not good. Oh, my God. Hang on, guys. I don't believe I just did that. This room is like way too small. Sorry about that. All right, let's see where I'm at. It's why I got caught on the handle of the chair, and it pulled everything down. Oopsie! Hello, Mr. Keith, Chris Mitchell. How's it going, buddy? John Knoble, how's it going, my friend? Got a few different people in here tonight. That's cool. That's cool. Quite the action shot. Yeah. I can't believe I did that, man. Wow. So let me all right, yeah. Let's see if we can get back in now. So anyhow, what I'm doing is, because I want the I-10 freeway to come all the way out to the end of the table, as per a comment that I had received from Kevin's Trains GLE. So in order to do that, I had to make some different track arrangements here. The track that was back here that went to the Paramount Petroleum place is going to be coming out to this side of the table here, so I have enough room for my turnouts. I didn't have enough room for turnouts here, for the ground throws, I should say. So with that being said, I already started taking these guys out, as you can see. Got one out here. There's one. And the other one is this one here, which is out now. So the idea is right now is I am going to go ahead and we're going to put this guy in here like that. And then when I put my stanchions up, you can see that I have enough room on this side. And then this one here will be on this side here like that. So I have enough room on both sides for my ground throws. And that's the only reason why I'm doing this. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and start doing this. Move these guys out of the way so they don't get hurt. But you know what? Before we do all of that, we actually need to get some stuff out of the way. So let's get the stuff out of the way first, and then we can start doing the work on this. So with that being said, the freight had a hole short, so the Amtrak could pass by. And I'm not going to run any further because I don't know what's on the track in the other room. But anyhow, I just thought you guys would like to see a little bit of action on my layout today. Whoa. Slow down, buddy. Slow down. Everybody wants to go. All right. action for tonight. So what do you guys think about that? Just let you guys know that my railroad does run. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start doing this. Got to keep an eye out for John when he comes in. So we're going to be using my Zorons. And sorry I can't be in, I don't want to be in the picture actually while I'm doing this. So, all right, so I marked up where I want to put these turnouts. And we'll go ahead and cut this guy right here. And we'll cut him right here. Now, there's a joint right here, so this track will be easy to come out. And there you go. Track is out. So now, what I gotta do is stick the turnout in there. I already have my rail joiners on that side there, so I should be able to get that in there pretty easily. And see if I can push this one in a little bit more. You guys that work with N-Scale, especially with code 55, trying to get these rail joiners on is a real picnic. So right now, what I got to do on this track right here is I got to cut a couple of ties out. And so I just took a whole piece of track out, which was not too bad. And what I'll do right here is with my X-Acto, just take it and I'll snap it in there like that. And there you go. These guys are out. Now, because the rail joiners are pretty tough, you need to file these down a little bit. So you get the little burr on here. If you have a burr on here, especially in N-Scale, the rail joint is just not going to go on. So now, if you do this with your fingernail, if your fingernail grabs anything, you need to file that down. I should actually clean that up. But I just wanted to show you guys how I install it. Alright, stick this back on this side here. I'm not going to do any of the electrical stuff tonight. Just going to get the turnout installed, period. Come on now. There we go. There we go. Nice and in there. All right. Now, let's get this guy in. It's a lot of fun trying to get these rail joiners. Come on. I didn't feel any burr on there. Feels all right. There you go. All pretty. I'm just going to show you how I do it tonight. I'm going to have to take it all apart because I wasn't thinking about cleaning up underneath here for now. So just want to show you how it's all done. Now on this side here, I'm going to add this little extension piece so it goes a little further out so it doesn't interfere with the highway stanchion. So I need to add another rail joiner on this side here. All right. And then maybe tomorrow I'll hook up the ground throws and the electrical stuff and all of that. All right, and now that's it there. All right. This guy over here. Okay. It's funny these. There we go. There we go. All right. So now I just got to fill in this piece right here. And I can make it just a bit longer so I can push it out and have the curve on this side here just a little bit further away. So let me check the chat out and see what's going. Mr. Kyle Stevens, how's it going? Dave, DES, nice to see you in here. Grandpa Rails, he's here. Did I not? I know I sent him the link. Wait, somebody did text me earlier. No? All right. John, if you hear, let me know if you if I didn't get if you didn't get the link. Everybody's saying hey, hello JD. Ring his phone, JD. John, did you not get the link? That's not good. George, FL Railroading, how's it going, my friend? Aussie America, how's it going, buddy? I did, John. I made sure. I made sure I did it. Something's wrong with my. I guess there's something wrong with my Gmail. Anyhow, the link is in the in the chat. I'll send it up right now. There you go, John. It's up. I swear. I sent the link. I said I'm gonna make sure I do it. Oh God. Joe Sestito, how's it going, my friend? Glad you can make it in tonight. Hey, Ian, how's it going, buddy? Glad you can make it in tonight. So, let's see if we can take a better look at what I just did here. I can't believe I knocked this camera over. It's funny. Let's see. Yeah, everybody's okay. Wait, who did the $10? I missed that. Grandpa. John, I swear. I swear. Thank you, John. I appreciate that, buddy. Oh my God. I know I sent it. I said I gotta make sure I do it. Aussie America, how's it going, Artie? Nice to see you in here, buddy. All right, so like I said, let's see if we can get a little better view of what I did here today. So we're gonna go to here. So what I did was I took the turnouts that were here out, and I'm just gonna add a piece of tracking there to continue that. And I installed them on this side. So now when I put my I-10 freeway stanchions up, I'll have a turnout ground throw on this side and a ground throw. Oh, look at that. I gotta glue that wood back on there. and a ground floor on this side, which gives me plenty of room on both sides of this. Whereas before, it was like this, like really close, and there would be no way that I could do option here and knocking the bridge over and everything like that. So that one was there, and that one's there, and then I will have two stub-in tracks here that I'll get about 6 tankers in there. There's my yard, fellas. Anyhow, I've used, I guess I'll show you. I'll do my video tomorrow when I put that stuff. Dave Schenkel's going to be here tomorrow, and he's going to help me do the overpass. All right, let me get my buddy up here.
Hey, everybody.
Turn down your mic, John.
Oh, okay.
I swear, I double checked it and triple checked it and made sure.
Well, let's see. Let me put this up here.
Thank you, Mr. Kevin Brown. It's running. Actually, I was surprised when I turned it on today that everything lit up. I don't know what's in the other room. I don't know what's on the track in the other room. That's why I need to get a camera in there. That's why I stopped the end track. I actually ran a short train on each track today, John.
Your message said, "Here you go, little bro. See you in a bit," but there was no link.
Right after I said what the first line, I put the link in there, and then I said, "See you in a bit." I know I put the link in there.
Well, it didn't transfer.
I guess. Your mic's still a little bit loud, John.
Okay, let me drop that down a little bit. Let's see if I can work my settings.
Thank you, Mr. Kevin Brown. Oh, God.
How's that?
It's still a little loud, but.
All right, well, I'll drop it down a little bit.
Just don't scream into it, that's all. How far are you from the mic?
Maybe 2 feet.
Yeah, speak a little lower.
How's that?
That's better. Yeah, Dave BNSF at the top level. Yeah, I need to get some more work done on that. Let's see if I can get. How can I do this? Let's see, use this one. Is that one better?
Hello to everybody I missed in chat when I come in here.
There you go. There's my upper level. There's Hell Canyon. Yeah, I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to getting this all up and running now. You know.
Yeah.
It's
You're making quite a bit of progress on stuff.
Well, what I said, one of my videos, what I said was during the week, I'm going to work on this, and if I have a build to do, I'll work on the build and the layout. And then on weekends, Dave Schenkel comes over and we work on the other room. So we're working on 2 rooms together. I did a little poll before. Well, not a poll, but I asked questions. Now, you know I'm doing the fire department for Gary Weiss, right?
Yeah.
So now I'm getting ready to paint it. Okay.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So here is the paint colors.
Well, let's see. Looking at it, what I'm seeing, let's see. The one that you're
this one here,
that one there that you just put your finger on, I think that's the right color.
This one here?
Yeah.
Or this
it's
one?
Because it's a darker color.
Yeah, this is actually called brick. And this one here is called terracotta.
Terracotta. Okay, terracotta like over here at the Oxnard.
Yeah, exactly. So then I did a little bit of an experiment, and I don't know if this is actually going to work or not. I don't know if I'm even going to do it. But this is a combination of the two. Let's see if I can get better light.
Yeah, I can see it.
But what I did was I sprayed the terracotta on first, and then about 2 feet away with the brick, I just kind of did that to it.
Just kind of did a light coating, yeah.
kind of gave it a little bit of a shadow with the darkness in there. I don't know
Yeah.
if I want to do that. I've been working on this building a long time. I don't want stuff to go wrong now, you know.
Yeah.
So anyhow, tomorrow's video, I know you missed this. You know I'm going to need a couple of doors for the front of this firehouse. I can't buy those doors. I have to make them,
Oh.
and I have to make them with windows.
Mm.
So tomorrow's video, I will show how I make those doors. So yeah, so we're getting close, man.
Yeah.
This,
Looking good.
this is going to be finished probably this week.
Hi, Brian Iron Horse. Hi, Mark Sanders.
Oh, Mark Sanders, how's it going, bud? Good, you can make it in tonight. Brick looks great, Derek Alexander says. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm kind of leaning towards the brick also because to me, when I lived in New York, that's what the brick looked like. It was that color,
Yeah.
you
That's
know?
it looks more natural.
Yeah, exactly. It looks more natural. Then I'm going to try and hit it up with some like a dusting, a light dusting of a very light tan color. Just give it a dusting. I'm not going to be able to do the mortar joints. They're just way too small. So if anybody can do it, that's great. But I know I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that there's actually a clock up here in the corner. I was saying, what the hell is ticking away? So we're gonna blow up here. Dickie's Beer Reviews. How's it going, my friend?
Hey, Dickie.
You know him?
No,
I don't know him, but welcome.
I've seen him in chats though.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I probably should check out his channel because he
Sorry,
does beer reviews. So that's like up my alley. So I need to check that out.
Yeah, I know you guys in the southeast are getting slammed with rain and.
Well, my niece is in Iowa. Just sent me a text a little while ago. They had a tornado touchdown probably about 3 or 4 miles from them,
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, man.
and they haven't come out of their shelter yet. So they're waiting a little bit before they come out and see if there's any damage to their farm.
I tell you, man, I don't know where it's worse to live at. It's worse to live in the East Coast.
Well, there's a natural disaster no matter where you go live.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly. You know, I have not seen a natural disaster here other than a drought. But this year, I think this year the drought is gone because we've had so much rain this year. So
oh yeah, yeah.
Kevin, I tried that. I did practice that. I actually have a jar of mortar, and I tried it, and to me, it just looks too sloppy. I don't know. I just can't get used to seeing it because, like I said, the mortar lines on these bricks are so small. I don't even know if I put it up close to the camera, if you can actually see how small they are.
Yeah.
And it'd be hard to do brick mortar in there, you know. This camera is actually.
Well, of course, you'd have to wipe it off with a damp.
And like I said, like
a damp cloth, but you could do, like a powder or maybe, plaster or whatever, just kind of wipe it on there and then.
Dave and Seth gave me a whole bunch of weathering powders.
Uh-huh.
And so I took the lightest one that I had, which is like a really, really light beige, and I tried it on some of the plastic that's this color. And I really can't see a difference on there.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I want to waste my time doing it and use a light gray wash. There's a natural disaster in the White House. I agree with that.
Yep.
Yeah, but you guys out there on the West Coast, you got to worry about earthquakes and shit, and that's bad because you never know when they're gonna come.
Yep.
At least with the tornadoes, you get some sort of warning.
True.
But an earthquake, you don't get no warning.
No.
I know when I was living out there, an earthquake actually woke me up. I'm sleeping, and all of a sudden I'm hearing this squeaking going. I had this real cheap TV stand, and it was like really cheap, you know. And I heard, and I woke up and I was kind of dizzy. I said, "What the fuck is going on?" Then I
Yeah.
realized this is an earthquake.
Well, the first time I felt an earthquake, I was at work, and I'd been living out here for 5 years, and I had a coworker, and he had a radio operated car. He was running on the floor. It was like about 7:30 in the morning, and the car was like started kind of bopping a little bit on the ground, you know. And Dave was like, "Earthquake! Get the hell out of here!" Okay, I go running out of the building. And go, all right, finally I found my first earthquake. You know, everybody looked at me like I was an idiot. It's like, well, shit, I lived here for 5 years, and you hear about them on TV, but you know, it's like, wow, okay, that's what to expect. And then the next one I had wasn't anywhere near like that one. The second one just scared the hell out of me.
It's different. They're actually different.
Oh yeah, this
choppy.
There's a choppy one,
and you got the rolling ones. So I was working for BMW in El Paso, and they were sending me to school in California. Okay, so I was they put me up in a hotel. Hello, Ken. How's it going, buddy? They put me in a hotel
Hi, Ken.
right across the street from LAX, and I was on the 5th floor, and I'm sitting there after school. I'm kicked back, and I got my legs up on the table, and I'm watching TV, and I'm watching the news, right? And I felt something shaking, and I have a bad habit of shaking my leg, and I thought it was my leg that was shaking. So I looked down at my leg and said, "No, my leg is perfectly still. I'm on the 5th floor in this hotel, okay? And we're having I grabbed my wallet is on the table. I grabbed I had just my clothes that I was going to sleep in, right? And just my clothes that I was sleeping, my wallet, and I ran out of the hotel. I took the stairs all the way down too. I didn't even bother taking the elevator. But
yeah, normally the jarring earthquakes are the worst.
But by the time
Artie, cats are really good about letting you know about earthquakes.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, cats are really good about that. Hey, Ron Moen.
Oh wow, I see that. He was 95 feet up in a crane.
Yeah.
Ooh, that must be scary as heck.
Oh, I bet.
So anyhow, by the time I got down to the ground floor, the earthquake was finished.
Yeah.
But that was a rolling one. The one I felt when I was sleeping was actually a shaker, you know.
Yeah. Anthony Georgia Sunbelt said he was in a hot tub in Japan when he felt his first one.
And he thought it was a hot tub doing the shaking, right?
Yeah.
With the geisha girls. Thomas, the post-war train guy. How's it going, Thomas? Nice to see you.
Hi, Thomas.
I was in a car parked in the parking lot. All of a sudden, I felt like someone was jumping up and down in the rear. Yeah, I tell you, it is a weird feeling if you had never experienced an earthquake. Even if you have, it's always a weird feeling when you get it because your equilibrium gets all screwed up. And, you're doing this, and your body doesn't know which way to stabilize yourself. You know, so it's a weird feeling. I tell you, I only did 2, and all the time that I lived in California, I only felt 2. So I thank God for that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Kyle Stevens says he never experienced an earthquake or saw a tornado. That, to me, I think is really scary because them things can. I mean, if an F4 and F5 comes through your town, man, you are history.
Hi, Michael McCarville. Hey, Dats.
What's going on, Dats and Michael? Glad you guys can make it in here. So tomorrow, Dave's going to come over here, and we're going to work on my. Dig them about it. Now, we were discussing on how I could get. I didn't want to use a whole bunch of plastic because plastic is expensive.
Yeah.
So Dave says to me, I have an idea what we can use for your side rails and your center divider. This is a window blind slack.
Oh, yeah.
And what we did was we cut it down to the size that I needed. It's the right thickness. And so at one slat, it was, I don't know, I guess this is probably 6 feet long. It's pretty long. We got at one piece, we got like all three of these pieces, all two of these pieces plus the center one that I needed. So
Nice.
so yeah, so that's gonna be cool. I think this scene right here is gonna look really good when I get it all together. Which train can I run? So we got no power. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, let's see. I don't think I've ever experienced a hurricane. I've experienced rain off the hurricane, up in West Virginia, but tornadoes, I've experienced those when I was in Nebraska, when I lived out there when I was young. Yeah.
Oh well, I was gonna run this train, but it went across. It turned out that wasn't in the right position.
Uh-oh.
So we have a crash. Let's see if I can show you the crash.
Well, Thomas, you better take cover.
See the crash?
No, he's said there's an F4 tornado heading toward his way.
Oh, that's not good. I've been watching these home improvement shows where tornadoes actually tore his house apart. When they rebuilt it, they put a safe room in the house.
Yeah.
Made out of steel or whatever. Let's see. Georgia Sunbelt wants to know, Thomas, where are you? That's Thomas, the post-war trend guy. I will. Mr. Tedesco, did you hear my request earlier in the show? I would like to swap stickers with you.
Whoa. Wow, Michael, that's something else.
What's that?
Michael McCarville said he worked overnight in a data center during a hurricane, water coming in from the ceiling, going down onto the rack, the server racks.
Wow, 8 trees hitting the house. Woo! Wow. Plus 8 trees with 3 hitting the house. Wow, that really sucks, Ron. That really sucks. Yes, send me an email. Yeah, I will do that. I think I have your email. Pretty sure I do. Moved to Houston area right after the big one and caused major flooding. Then I moved to Arizona. Dawson Springs, Kentucky. Oh, I love that. Kentucky. That's your neck of the woods there, John, ain't it?
Yeah. Next door neighbors, Kentucky and West Virginia.
Yes, sir. How does autocorrect get adorable when you're spelling tornado? Stickers too, Vinny. All right, well, I'm for you. I'm with you, Ron. You send me one, I'll send you one. There you go. Mine are just little round dealy mababa, so you can find a spot to stick it wherever you want to stick it. Well, I don't know. I thought it was going to take me longer to do what I was going to do tonight, but actually it worked out pretty good.
Hey, Bugs, how are you doing?
Did you see some? Oh, yeah, there he is, Mr. Bugs. How's it going, Mr. Bug Moran? How's it going, my friend? Glad you can make it in tonight. But we already did what I wanted to do, and it actually went faster than I thought I was going to actually run into trouble. But it worked out. It worked out easier than I thought.
Oh, that's good.
The only thing I got to do, I got to glue the.
It's nice when a plan comes together.
Yeah, really. Like I said, I was expecting nothing. I was expecting problems with the rail joiners and all that stuff, but it went together good. The only thing that happened was I knocked some of the ties off of here, so I gotta glue them back on. But other than that, we're good. This is going to make it really nice to do operations in here.
Yeah.
And actually, the way I have it set up now is not correct at all. The way it's supposed to be is it's supposed to come off from across McDowell Road. It's supposed to have its own lead coming into this facility right here.
Yeah.
But because I didn't have the room to make that curve and everything like that, I had to do it this way. So gotta
Hi,
do what
Raymond.
you gotta do, right?
Yeah.
The first time I heard click. That's good one, Michael.
Oh, nice.
Did you knock the camera over? Yes, I did. I knocked the camera over.
No,
This,
Thomas, I am out in California. I used to live in West Virginia. I have people there. And where I live, when I visit there, I go ride the Cass train every year when I go because
Dave,
it's where I grew up. I grew up around Cass and everything. So
Dave BNSF, I am slowly getting the other room together where I can actually run a train here pretty soon. So I'm thinking probably another month or so, and I'll be able to run the train around the entire layout. And I'm looking forward to that too because I have not run a train here. I have not run a train on the entire layout since Kevin and Debbie Brown were here.
wow.
And I think that was like a year and a half ago. I mean, I've been doing little tidbits of, switching here and there, but I have not run a train around the entire layout. Yes, Thomas, I am. And the reason why I am is because that's what's here in town is the BNSF Railroad. So I decided, well, as long as I'm here, why not model what's here?
Yeah.
It would make sense. Dave, me too, Dave. I am waiting very patiently. That's why I decided to start getting this room done too, because I had to get this done so I could run a train. And the biggest spot for me to run a train right now is over on that side where I have the crossovers with Pico turnouts. Those puppies are going to come out of here real quick because I had nothing but trouble with those since I put them in. Hello, Raymond. How's it going, my friend? I'm glad you stopped in. What did you miss? I
We
became
missed the tornado and natural disasters, and and Vinny was doing some stuff too.
Yeah, it's only my show. Hey, my daughter told me. My daughter told me she heard somewhere that they are, and you can let me know this. They're going to discontinue the Camaro.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah, and the word is if and when they bring it back, it will be electric.
Of course.
So.
But I also heard, and I read this on Facebook, that 2020, sometime this year, 2023 or 2024, they're bringing back the SS Chevelle. Is that still, or is that a?
No, I haven't seen anything on that.
I seen it was a big deal. It was on Facebook, and they actually had some show they had it covered, and they uncovered it. They revealed it.
They might have had it at SEMA.
Yeah, that's probably where it was, at SEMA. My birthday is May 16th. I'm leaving on April 22nd to pick up my HO Canadian Pacific. All right, cool. Also a Challenger and Charger.
Yeah, they're going to be all electric.
Yeah. And I was telling my daughter, I said, well, Ford, they didn't get rid of the Mustang. They just made it electric.
Yeah,
So, and it's
an SUV. That's what they call it. It's not a car. It's an SUV.
And it costs like $60,000.
Oh yeah.
What?
$60,000, and they weigh a ton more than a gas-powered car.
24 is the last Camaro. Next year. Huh. I'd like to get my hands on a 69 Camaro. That's what I'd like to do.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to eat Whataburger.
Yeah, they did a Maverick pickup. Can you believe that crap?
Where did you see that?
Michael McCarville. Yeah, I see one every day going, usually coming home from work. I don't see him in the morning when I go.
That's funny. Planning a hybrid version of a Challenger. Not
Yeah,
yet.
that would be better. I'd go with a hybrid.
This Thomas, the post-war train guy, he's got a BNSF railroad spike. Very cool. I like 67 Camaro, 69. Well,
Oh, yeah, Ken Amos. Yeah. I had a roommate that had a 70 Boss 302, 4-speed. I was driving it home one night for him. He stayed at his girlfriend's over in Glendale. So I was getting on the 5 freeway. I was in going from third to fourth gear. Boom. Car shut down. Like, what the hell happened? The Fords were notorious for this back then. You know the little gear on the distributor, on the bottom of the distributor, it went blink. I had to get towed off. I had to get towed home back to Granada Hills.
That's too funny. I was living in Palmdale and working in LA. And so I make that drive. I was carpooling with 3 or 4 guys. We used to live in the same area. So my turns come. I had a Mazda MVP van. And we were driving home. We were getting from the 5 onto the 14 freeway. And just as we made the turn onto the 14 freeway, the car died. So I look, see all the idiot lights are on, everything. So I know the battery's good. So I try and crank it, and all I hear is, uh-oh. So I took the oil filler cap off, and I told the guy, one of the guys that was in the car, I said, go ahead and tap the motor. Well, guess what? The cam wasn't turning. I broke the timing belt. Luckily, the Mazda wasn't a 0 clearance. It had clearance. So when I was trying to start it, when I thought it just quit on me, tried to start it. So then I heard zzz, so the valves were not working, right? But there was enough room in there for the piston to go up and down and not hit the valves.
Oh, you got lucky.
Very lucky. BMW had 0 clearance. You broke a timing belt, you were spending $3,000 to get your car fixed.
Oh, hell yeah. Easy.
And that was way back in the day when I was working. I don't know what it would cost now.
Thanks, Kyle. Yeah, it's up there.
Flying cars and hoverboards.
Hey, Artie, where did you see this UP CSX merger thing?
Oh, Gary Weiss told me that too. He said it's finalized because Gary Weiss is a UP.
I hadn't seen anything anywhere about it.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything. But Gary said to me he did a video, and he just did like a picture of a CP locomotive, a UP locomotive, and a CSX locomotive. A KCS locomotive. He said, "What am I going to do now? They just merged."
Huh.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I don't know.
Well, I know Canadian Pacific and KCS merged.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
But not CSX. Artie was saying UP and CSX.
No, not UP and CSX. It's Kansas City
and Canadian Pacific. Yeah.
That and BNSF bought Montana Rail Link. Well, Montana Rail Link and BNSF have been working together forever.
Yeah.
In fact,
I knew they did that.
I want to get a couple of Montana Rail Link locomotives to put on my layout because they did transfer with them. Let's see. Maybe that's why. Whoa, that could be. You know what? Power leasing is all over the place. I mean, I see Canadian stuff here in Phoenix. You know, I see Nacional de Mexico.
Oh yeah. Ferromexes, yeah.
You know, so to me, if I see it here in town, I'll put it on my layout. You know, I mean,
you know, because the locomotives, wherever they're heading, you know, and they get to the yard or whatever, they just keep them attached and just, okay, this is going to be, and they
until it
swap them out.
until it gets to a place where they can actually go back to their hometown and you know, whatever. But yeah, locals travel all over.
Wow.
Through trains. Yep.
Well, Artie, they sure did keep that kind of hush hush because I didn't hear anything about it, and I'm subscribed. I didn't see it anywhere.
Well, it's been.
I said it was a secret deal. Yeah, but it's still got to go. They still have to approve it.
No, I think it's already approved because they were talking about this for a long time. I remember.
Well, CSX just bought Pan Am Railway.
Okay. So I mean, you know, Gary's like, he's like, I don't want to put any Canadian stuff on my layout. So he's been talking about it for quite a while, you know. I have been.
Yeah.
I have, the reason why I bought this guy. The reason why I bought this guy is because it's dual flag.
Yeah.
It's got the Canadian flag and the American flag. But yeah, I'm not prejudiced. I'll run whatever I see here in town. I'll put it on my layout. I don't care. We still need approval. Well, from what I understand from what Gary was saying, he said that it's already been approved and all of that. And he says, I can't wait to see the ugly paint job they're going to do.
Well, all right. So I'm guessing that UP's going to be the one that's bought out everybody then.
UP?
Yeah. If UP, I'm guessing UP bought out CSX's. I don't believe CSX is that big.
Well, it's only a few states on the East Coast. It doesn't come anywheres now here.
But they'll have their connections now, so.
Sean Pacific says he sees CP in Northern California.
Yeah. Well, you'll see all the roads on all the railroads because they just interchange locomotives when they're running their freight.
Yep, exactly.
Now, BNSF has a thing where if they're moving an oil train, only their locomotives are going to be moving that train. They're not going to switch locomotives off. If it's coming out of their area, you know, Warren Buffett.
Yeah. All right, Mike. Thanks for showing up, my friend. Talk to you later.
Oh, really, Artie? I didn't know they had the shipping lines. So Artie says CSX is bigger than UP.
Hello, Mr. Matt. He says he sees up in Florida too. I guess you're talking about UP.
Hey, Matt.
Well, I'm going to have Whataburger tonight. That's what I'm going to have because last week I had it and I enjoyed it. And so tonight they have a new dish out. It's a spicy chicken sandwich or whatever. That's what I'm going to get tonight.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. John, I swear I spent the week. I mean, I know I'm getting old and I'm forgetting a lot of shit, you know. I made sure that
I'm not far behind. I forget stuff all the time. It's just.
I mean, yes, I will get up from this. Let's say if I'm doing something here now, and I say, oh, I need to get up from this. I'll get up, and as soon as I get up and walk 2 steps, I'll forget why I got up. And I'm saying to myself, is that good? Am I in old age? What do they call it? Alzheimer's?
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's CRS. Can't remember shit.
Train? What's a train? Anyway, guys, I'm going to call it good for tonight. Don't forget my video tomorrow is going to be a how-to video. Teach you guys how to make a garage door with windows if you need to have that kind of a garage door. And it doesn't cost very much to do either. It's basically made out of scraps that you got around and scrap pieces of plastic that you got around. Anyhow, we'll talk to you guys next week. I hope to see you all tomorrow in my video. It's going to be a normal video. It's not going to be a premiere. And we'll talk to you guys later. Bye for now.
Take care, everybody. Have a good weekend.